Yo, welcome back to a brand new Craftopia guide. In today's guide, we're going to be talking about how to capture a griffin. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below with any help that you need or any guides that you want to see, and I will jump straight to it. But let's do this. Now, with the latest update, it now allows us to capture a griffin and tame it so we have a rideable pet. So I will show you here. This is my pet griffin. There's a little bit of a delay between it actually spawning, but there we go. We can now have our own pet griffin, and we can fly it, we can fight with it, just as any other tameable pet, very similar to the dragon. So I'm going to show you what you will need and how to capture yourself a griffin. Now, first of all, you are going to need some chain restraint. If you're unsure what these are, they are the chain restraint bullets used for capturing the dragons. But unlike the dragons where you only need 4, for a griffin you're going to need 8. The next thing you are going to need is you are going to need to find yourself a royal tomb. You cannot do this on a wild griffin, meaning the griffin that spawns in fallen leaves, it won't work. You can't capture that griffin. I don't know if it's always going to stay that way, I'm not too sure, but for now we have to go to a royal tomb. So travel around a bunch of maps until you find yourself a royal tomb. So after traveling around a couple of worlds, finding myself a royal tomb with a griffin in it, I just renamed that world royal, and now when I travel here, I can go straight to that tomb where a griffin will be. So here we are at the royal tomb. Now I have set this up so that I have these little shooters across the floor just to fly straight through, but make your way through the royal tomb. So I'm now at the entrance of my royal tomb, and you can see through the fence very slightly back there, there is a griffin in there. So if you find this and you see that there's a griffin in there, head back out. Go and get your restraints if you haven't got them already. Come back through and prepare yourself to fight it. Now, before we go in there, here's a little couple of tips I want to recommend. First of all, you have to get it to purple health before it's catchable. You can also put down your restraints as soon as possible. So I'm going to equip my weapon. I have my restraints down on the bottom bar down here, and I have my monster prisms. So I'm going to pop my food, going to chuck my shield on, and we're going to get in there. So now that we're already in here, he's not interested in me right now, so I'm going to take this opportunity to put down 8. And there we go. Now, I do recommend bringing maybe a little bit more than 8 because they can get destroyed. It's very unlikely, but you don't want to be here wasting your time. So now he is ready to go, so let's get him down to purple health. Now you can do this on whichever level griffin you want, as long as it's in a royal tomb, but you have more chances of finding a royal tomb in a higher level world such as a 7. So his health's now down to yellow. So we're going to do a little bit more damage. I'm out of stamina right now. Come on. We're going to be careful. We don't want to obviously kill him. But he does have a good amount of health. There we go. He's down to that purple health. So let's lead him over this way a little bit. Make sure I keep that stamina, please. And we're just going to run along and start triggering these. The more you can get onto him, he actually does get stuck completely still. There we go. He's done. So I'm going to equip my prisms. And boom. There we go. Now, hopefully that works. No, he broke free, so we've got to go through them again. As you can see, a couple of them have broke because we already used them. So we're going to... Oh, here we go. 1 FPS on its way. Damn, they actually fixed that quite well, huh? Except me taking that whole bunch of damage. So this is why you want more of the restraints. There we go. He's stuck again. Equip the ball. Try again. Nope. And I ran out of restraint. Come on. Okay, so we're going to chuck a bunch more down. We're just going to keep going. Give the prism another go. Come on. There we go. Whew. So, my very first attempt of catching a griffin, I did get it first time. So I think this was just an unlucky go. But I think that was maybe a good thing to show you guys that you do need a bunch of chain restraint. In fact, I had to go and get more. I actually brought about, I think I brought about 12 with me. I just went and grabbed a whole bunch because it's such a pain. So I do recommend coming down with maybe about 20, something like that. You need 8. 8 is the bare minimum. I brought 8 the first time, and I caught it the first time. So you may know with capturing other animals, it's not a guaranteed chance. Now you can increase this chance with skills, but bring yourself a bunch of chain restraints just so that you don't make a mistake. So now we are gonna head out of here. So here you can see I have my captured griffin. I'm gonna come over to my pet management machine, turn a captured monster into a pet. The captured griffin, it will go down to being a level 1. Now in terms of health, the dragon still has more health. The dragon is technically better if you're planning to fight with this pet. But if you want yourself a pet griffin for traveling, whatever it may be, there we go. We would then tame that. I'm not going to do that because I already have one. So I'm actually going to keep this level 121 spare. But once you turn it into a pet, you get it inside the pink ball. Come on to a flat space. Give it that second to spawn in. And there we go. You now have your own pet griffin. Now, a couple of tips I would recommend while flying a griffin is when you're really high up. So let me get some height right now. When you're high up and you're wanting to come back down, it's very slow. It's slow at descending. But if you actually just dismount the griffin, so you're just stood on his back, you will fall very fast and you won't take any fall damage. Meaning, anytime you stop, for example, I flew to that royal tomb, it was quicker to just dismount, fall with it, and not take any fall damage. And that goes for maximum height. The time difference of falling compared to actually descending is massive. And I'm a little bit impatient. So yeah, if I'm nice and high up like this, that is going to take me a long time to come back down, as you can see. It's very slow descending. So dismount, very fast descent. No full damage whatsoever. His 2 abilities that he has the green bolt kind of things that do damage, and then he has this kind of dash, which is great, but it does have a 6-second cooldown before you're able to do it again. I do feel like it flies slightly faster than a dragon, but if I could do this quite a lot, this would be very fast transport. But it's very cool. It's a great pet. It was great to see this come with the latest update. So just a quick recap. Royal tombs only. A minimum of 12 restraints. That's 2 chances. But I would actually recommend 20 plus, which will give you 4 chances. And get it down to purple health. Fire the 8 restraints. Job's done. Now, I wish you the best of luck in capturing your own griffin. If you do need any help, please do let me know down in the comments. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!